Hello, and thank you for visiting HRB Universal. I'm Brad Peters, your host today. Today's tutorial is going to go over how to search for an instructor-led course and exam on our website, hrbuni.com. There's a couple ways to do that. We can go to the course and exam search tab at the top and click the arrow down button to scroll to which option we would like. Or we can scroll down to training and course exam options, hit search now. You'll redirect to the instructor-led course and exam search. We'll type in the location. And once you type in a few letters, it will populate your option. Okay, click on that, touch the icon for search. It'll populate. Well, there's classes listed in Anniston and Oxford, but I don't want to travel to those locations. I want to stay in Birmingham. So our website defaults everything to a 60-mile radius because we have some people in a rural area. But you can narrow that search down. So let's go ahead and narrow it down. And also, if there are other classes besides a food manager class in the area, then I want to section that out. So we're going to want a food manager. So we'll choose our program we're wanting. So food manager, and we'll narrow it down to 30 miles. Once again, click the search icon. You'll narrow our list down. So you'll see we have multiple sessions planned in the Birmingham market. Also on the right side, you have update boxes for COVID-19 preparations, course notice notifications, online course exams, virtual courses, proctored exam onlys, and instructor-led courses. And of course, if you click any of those links, they will redirect you to those pages. And you'll see that on the page as well. So let's go ahead and register for May 11th session. So I'll click on the box link. It's going to pull up the location. It will have all the information about the upcoming sessions. The date, the location. Now, please keep in mind the location may change depending on the number of people we have signed up for the session. So always pay attention to your email the week of the class or exam session to make sure you know where to go, because we do update you by email only. Or you can always visit any of our social media channels for those session updates. There's basic description and registration information. You can connect with our live chat help desk Monday through Friday from 7:30 in the morning to 5:30 p.m. Any regulatory requirements you need, you click on that link right here. It says regulatory map. It'll redirect you to servesafe.com. If you need to verify what you are required to have in your market. But once again, this is advice only. Always consult the regulatory authority in your area to make sure you have what you need. Study materials and books. All registrations, whether it be for an exam-only session or the instructor-led course and exam session, will receive a downloadable study guide and practice test in their confirmation email. If you would like to purchase a ServeSafe book, you may do that by clicking this link and purchasing directly at servesafe.com. We always strongly suggest you keep a copy on site at your business to reference through to train your staff. Our basic schedule, of course, we start promptly at 9 and we'll end at 5 p.m. If not, maybe a little earlier, depending on where we're at in the session. Then, of course, certification option tickets. And this is where I'll choose my date. So I'll select the date, May 11th, and it will populate with all the options available. We're going to come back to that in just a moment. If you'll scroll down below that area, it has a list of our policies, the refund policy, rescheduling policy, course and exam details that you can download if not view. Please keep in mind, once you make registration, we do record your IP address as a digital signature that stating that you have read and agree with the policies. I'll show you where you will do that during your registration. So we have multiple options here. We have the $340 option. This is for the instructor-led course with instructor version of the exam. The ServSafe Manager paper exam and instructor-led course, which is $150. You do need to register for that 10 calendar days prior to the session in order to receive a paper exam. Less than that, you will be required to take a computer-based exam, which is our next option. The ServSafe Manager Proctored computer exam and instructor-led course is $140. You will need to supply your own laptop or tablet in order to take that exam on. Please keep in mind that must be up to date with virus as well as system updates before attending the session. Also, if you do not need to take the class and just need the exam, you've done online training or self-study, you can choose the $100 option, and you would be on site by 4:30 for the exam to be proctored at 5 p.m. Or you would choose the ServSafe computer exam proctor fee. With that option for $75, you have purchased the online course and exam bundle on ServSafe.com. That bundle includes your online course and the exam access code. Does not include the proctor fee that must be paid to the company administering your exam. So let's go ahead and register. So I'll click on the one. I want the 150 option since it's 10 days out. I just test better on a piece of paper. So I'll choose one. The green Order Now button populates. I click on it. It'll redirect you to Eventbrite.com, which Eventbrite does all our registrations for our classes, unless you register manually through our office. You'll complete any box that has an asterisk next to it. We give you a 30-minute time period to register for that session. You complete everything. Any accommodations you may have, you'll fill in, as well as language of the exam. Also, the additional terms is the refund policy, reschedule policy, and course and exam details. You do need to read this prior to submitting payment, because once you agree to this and submit payment, it will record your IP address as a digital signature stating that you have read and agree with the exam and refund policy, the reschedule policy, and all the course and exam details. Once you complete everything and you read, click the Pay Now button. It'll prompt you and process your credit card. Within 5 to 15 minutes, depending on your email provider, it will send you a confirmation email. And in that confirmation email is a copy of your study guide, as well as practice tests that are downloadable. Also a copy of the course and exam details. Do whitelist that email address that is come in on to make sure you receive all updates about your upcoming sessions. Thanks for visiting HRB Universal, and look forward to having you in our next class.